So the question is from Mr. Santosh and Mr. Shreyas. This is regarding the your views on the interest rate outlook. Uh, they believe that they wonder whether the fiat currency is a good store of value, considering central banks continue to punish savers by keeping interest rates artificially low. The second part regarding this is also that they'd like to understand what are the major learnings about debt markets during as well as the post COVID era. And lastly, any implications of India's inclusion to global emerging bond indices in financial markets.
I'll just mention a couple of points and Rajiv can add on to it. So on the interest rate outlook, definitely we are somewhere near the bottom of the interest rate cycle. Uh, when the interest rates will increase, we don't know, but definitely sometime in the near future, we'll see some rate increase. Given what Fed has said and that they will start tapering sometime late year or early next year. On the learnings pre-COVID and post-COVID, so not much has changed in the on the debt market side. Only thing which I would like to share is that probably AAA companies and PSU companies are trading at par with sovereign securities, whereas AA securities have been trading at much larger spreads compared to what it was in the past. So no one wants to go to those kind of securities, AA and below. People are moving more towards AAA and sovereign rated.
Yeah, I'll just mention this, that when typically people talk about increase in interest rates, people are talking about increase in short-term interest rate. So in the Indian context, there's a big difference between the overnight or the 1 week kind of rate and the 5 year or the 10 year rates. So when some liquidity is removed from the system, or when some increase in short term rates happen, I would see uh, the yield curve flattening out a bit as compared to the very steep yield curve that we see currently. A lot of the short term interest rate increases seem to be priced in some of the medium term bonds. If we get included in the indices which are there overseas, then likelihood of more capital coming in India is there, and maybe our interest rates will converge a bit with global interest rates. The negative real interest rates is a bigger problem in developed countries, especially European countries. In India, it's not that big a problem, given that at least at the medium to long term long end, the rates are somewhat higher.
Thank you, Rajiv. Uh,
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.